What is going on, guys? Second video here for the new series where I do WWE 2K cause creator wrestlers. Last one was Voodoo. Now we're into his enemy slash teammate slash my friend's custom character that he created, Abyss. So we're gonna start off and we're just kind of do it a little differently. I don't know if I'm going to do it the exact same way as Voodoo's was, but I'll just kind of do this as I go and we'll make it done. So obviously we have Abyss, ABYSS. His social account name was Eternal Pain. That's what my friend always said it to. And then his presentation was the Bruiser. Abyss was never an option, which kind of was sucky. Maybe in 2K22 they'll switch that and make Abyss an option. If it is, obviously his presentation name will then change to Abyss. But it's a little too early to predict what 2K22 is going to be like for me, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, we got Abyss. So that's our next character we're going to go into. Let's go ahead and start off. So obviously, you guys can see I'm on 2K20 right now for this one as well. We'll be switching between 2K19 and 2K20 depending on which character we're doing a video for. So Abyss is going to be on 2K20 just like Voodoo was. We have the same two type of attires. We have our solo attire, which is our kind of like when they were enemies, they used these attires. And then the secondary attire, that's their tag team attire. We'll start off with the solo attire real quick. So as you can see, lots of armor, lots of spikes, and some camouflage. So it's kind of all over the place, but it's also pretty fucking badass. So one of the things, you want to give him as many scars as you can. You want to turn those to like more of a bloodish red type of scar. It just kind of adds a little aspect to the character. Eyes are going to be just straight like fucking demonic reddish orange. So you'll have the yellowish orange pupil and then the rest of it around it will be red. Definitely helps out with that. No facial hair needed or anything like that. Like I said, just lots of scars. So you see those are the eyes. So it has like the orangish yellow color. Nothing on the lower body, of course, because both characters do wear nothing but just pants. As far as the head goes, we have a couple different things going on here. So we have a Mankind mask on. You want to give it like a leather or crocodile-like design. Obviously, everything's straight black. Upper body, we have the camouflage shirt tucked in. We also have gloves that are also the high gloves. And then you also want to make sure you put like the spike fingers on. It adds that little aspect. As you see, it kind of gives like a claw-like appearance on his hands. That's a big thing. And then you want to add some armor. So we gave him like a fucking single shoulder padding on that one arm. And then camouflage pants tucked in, of course. And the big fucking strap boots. Now, as you can see, it's kind of got like a shiny effect to it, so it's kind of like a satin type of velour type of thing. You can go matte, you can go however you want, but these are kind of like just the parts that make Abyss. So that's his ring attire. Entrance-wise, the biggest difference is that face. So the clothing, the head clothing. Not only do you have the Abyss mask, but then you have a face cover on. Find the camouflage face cover, throw that on there. Everything else is pretty much the exact same. Upper body, no real change to it, the exact same. Same with the lower body. As for the tag team attire, it's pretty similar to Voodoo's from the last video. But also some differences. So obviously clothing, upper body, head. We have a cane mask on. It's the exact same shade of orange, so if you guys need to see that again, if you haven't seen the last one, definitely go recommend watching Voodoo's as well. But here is the color. So go ahead and pause it here if you guys need to take a fucking second to get that color down. Okay, same kind of materials, almost like that matte velour type of stuff. Everything's pretty much black besides that orangish color. Upper body, a few different things that change. So we use like gloves, like fucking. So these are like the tape long elbow glove, and then of course we still have the claws on because it's what Abyss is known for. Pants are the exact same as Voodoo. Literally the exact same. Same color, same everything. As for the shoes, he actually uses a different shoe. So he has the kind of shoes that has like the straps on it. So it kind of makes, instead of the all black, it has like black and orange. You'll still use the same orange color as earlier. As for his entrance attire for his team, it definitely changes. So head, we went ahead and threw a Fiend mask on for this one. 2K19, it actually didn't change. It still had the fucking Kane-like mask slash like Mankind mask mix. But for this one, I thought the Fiend mask worked better. So same orange, same shit like that. Upper body, with a very similar type of upper body going on. So it is actually this trench coat here. As you guys can see, it's a sleeveless. Does have an opening up front, and it is a pretty solid one in the back. Definitely would recommend a trench coat for them. Upper body, the rest of it stays the same. Lower body, the exact same, doesn't change. So let's go ahead and cut into some moves, show you guys that stuff. And so cut in 3, 2, 1, cut. And now we're into the moves, so let's go ahead and continue it. Obviously, same with as Voodoo was. Abyss is going to be 100 overall, so max out that shit, don't sugarcoat it. Abyss is another one of those monsters who's just this unstoppable force of nature. Skills, this is what I gave him. I'm not going to read them, I'm just going to let you guys kind of pause if you need. Now, I didn't do this with Voodoos, but this is I mean, pretty much just max out. Make him a beast, don't fucking sugarcoat shit. As for the main things, we're just going to go through the big parts. So as far as Abyss's type, Abyss is a lot of power grapple. So he's like power bombs, power slams, more tossing around. So he does a lot of launching his opponent. Those are a lot of his moves. Striking wise, it's a lot of like big fucking clotheslines, big like hammer fists, stuff like that. So that's definitely the kind of stuff I'd recommend. As for signatures, as you can see, like I said, throwing his opponent around. So Beal throws are big for Abyss. So yeah, that's what we do for his signature. As for his finisher, because he is a big guy. So mind you, Abyss is max height, max weight. So big thing there. Make sure you max height, max weight him. So, but as you see, like his biggest, he's got this big he does use the Bro Derek, and you're having 640 pounds of force just dropping on you. And he has a jump, so he has that leaping mushroom stomp. Definitely something you don't expect from a guy his size. OMGs, doesn't have a suicide dive, but he does have some other stuff on there. So, like I said, just kind of take a look at it, pause if need be. Like I said, lots of power bombs, lots of power slams. Let's see, for his taunting. So he uses a lot of like the fucking big man type of taunts. He doesn't really. Abyss really wasn't based off one character, like how Voodoo was off of like Undertaker and Bray Wyatt. Abyss really kind of just uses a little bit of everything. So those are just some of his emotes. Just kind of play with it, do some shit like that. As for his standing strikes, that's a big thing on here. So like I said, lots of fucking punches. Like, that's a big one. Definitely recommend that one. And then, of course, he does have a big boot. So yeah, definitely recommend something like that for his fucking strikes. Like I said, for his grapples, lots of suplexes, lots of fucking throwing. another big thing on this, make sure you use the launching one, not the like Brock Lesnar holding one. But yeah, so as far as moves, definitely recommend lots of throwing, lots of power slams, lots of power bombs, um, signatures, finishers. Definitely do shit that's like big guy type of stuff. So let's go ahead and go over to his entrance, see what that looks like. And as you guys can see, now we're into our entrance. And of course, with Abyss, we went full Kane, the fire, the just pure intended evilness. Obviously, Kane's probably going to be around for, as far as in 2K, probably forever. So definitely would recommend the Kane for him. It just works so well for that big force of nature. Like I said, he's fucking 7'4", 640 pounds. So he's a fucking force of nature. It's not even funny. But yeah, this is what we do for Abyss. Definitely recommend everything. Stick with the kind of build I recommend, or go your own way. Whatever you guys want to do. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I appreciate you guys checking it out. And of course, check out some of the other ones I got uploading. We already did Voodoo already, his enemy / tag team partner, depending on like how you want to do it. For a while they were actually like bitter rivals, but then my friend and I decided, hey, let's throw them in a tag team, make them look similar. So that's why the attire number 2 is almost identical in each of them, because they are meant to also be a tag team as well as enemies. So it kind of depends on which way you go. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy. Check out some of the other ones I got uploaded on the channel between 2K19 and 2K20. And then we'll kind of go from there. I'll see you guys around for the next one.